All right, so before we get to example 5, looking at De Morgan's law, we're going to see this particular law in the next chapter. But what we were just the previous page, what we focus on, it says the complement of the union of two sets is the intersection of the complements of those sets. Okay, so it means that they're equal. We can put some numbers in or create a Venn diagram, and we can always prove that and there should be a complement. I think there's a typo here, and I'll change it. And then the complement of the intersection of two sets is the union. Okay, so I want you to, there should be these are my first set of notes, so I know I'll probably see some little errors along the way. That's okay, but as long as I identify it. Now, I took a class last year this time, and this type of information, what you see, the laws, we had to prove why it worked. You know, there's a whole bunch of information that goes in between this equal sign to get to this point here. But if you noticed, this is how I memorized this particular law. Is that, now I don't know if this is if it's mathematically correct, but this is how for me to learn it. You know, the union, I knew is going to be equal to its intersection, and then in my head, okay, I was like, well, I have to take its complement and apply it to both elements there, okay, and that's what on both sets. And this is how I was thinking about it, okay, but they go hand in hand. We'll definitely see this a lot more, and I'll explain it a lot more when we get into logic and using the truth table. But let's finish example 5, and this will be it for the day. Using the diagram below to solve this exercise, it says, which region represents A intersect, and in parentheses, B union C? Do we have that? Which regions? 2, 4, and 5. Okay, and this is how we would do this. First of all, B union C, just as a we know what's in A. A has 1, 2, 4, and 5. B union C, everything that we see there. What do we have here? 2, 3. What is this? We have what? 4, because isn't that the C? 5, 6, 7. And then, since we're talking about intersection, what's in common? So it should be 2, 4, and 5. Okay. How about B? Example B. Which regions represents A intersect B, first parenthesis union, A intersect C? 2, 4, and 5. So similar to example 4, what can you conclude about parts A and B? That they're equal? Okay. So basically go ahead. There we go. Basically with these being equal to each other, you're taking the A and you're going to distribute that to B and C. This is where you have A union B. Excuse me, A intersects B, then there's a union, and then we're saying A intersects C. These are two equivalent statements. Keep these in the back of your mind. I know we'll see this again with the intersections of these and proving that these two sets are equal. Any questions?